One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Boston College Eagles and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Well, guys, checking in with the BC head coach before the game. One of the big keys in this game plan here today is to get their transfer running back the ball. He has been terrific all season and really paced this team, but today he has an opportunity to go over 1,000 yards. He is early and often in the script. Coach said, we want to run the rock, really make sure that he gets that mark, but more importantly, it helps our team win every Saturday when he's rolling. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. The Eagles' offense will have the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. One of the games within the game that we've been looking forward to all week. How will he handle this star cornerback on the other side of the ball? Play fake, Carr. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. A designed run for the quarterback. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Here's Carr to throw. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback keep. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Back to pass, it's Carr. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. The give is to Williams. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like, they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a sense of urgency now, especially knowing with that #1 beside the name, they're going to get everybody's best shot. So they've got to step up. They've actually got to elevate their play now, I think, to keep this thing moving forward.
Finds his big tight end. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Carr. Incomplete, going for the touchdown, but instead I think they're going to have to wear a penalty. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That's caught. It's right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's McKenzie. Quickly out to the tight end. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Trying to impose their will with the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. And the Eagles back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. On the ground, it's Ray. Got enough for the 1st. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Off play action on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Boston College will send out the punt team. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Running inside, it's Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Delayed handoff. It's Mobley. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Throwing. Carr. Pressure coming. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. To the air, it's McKenzie. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's a heat. He'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. The run inside, it's Williams. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up of 3 out to the 5. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the option, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the 1st down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. From the gun on 3rd down, Carr. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for space, it's Ray. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. To throw, it's McKenzie. Dumps it off in the flats. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Boston College will send out the punt team. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Sends it back in motion. Play action, Carr. Gets rid of it. Back open in the middle. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He got it, beat down in bounds.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking for a man. It's McKenzie. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running inside, it's Ray. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Got his man on the right. The Irish use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Good timing on the quick out. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Here's Carr to throw. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 6 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's the Razorbacks able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. The result today gets them back to 500. It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in South Bend. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be now. Ollie, what's the story as we start this second half?
Guys, I caught up with Notre Dame's head coach coming out of the locker room. Coach pointed out in the locker room that with these big rivalry games, momentum can shift. Even though they've gotten off to a great start here, even though they did win this same game last year, this is a new moment, a new focus, and a new intensity coming out of the locker room. I'll keep you posted on how things feel down here on the field in this big rivalry matchup. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll go to the counter. Oh, he's got a chance. There's some room. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Carr pulls it in. It's Flanagan. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
The throw to the outside is complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. The run inside. It's Williams. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Throwing. Carr makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice.
And he'll bring it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. College sending the offense back onto the field. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ray. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Eagles are in the hurry-up.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He'll field the punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The points have been tough to come by, and they'll try to stretch this to a two-possession game on this drive. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Fires quickly. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running inside, it's Mobley. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. It'll be third and long. Back to pass, it's Carr. Snags it over the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Mobley. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Quarterback keeper. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Holds and fires complete to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gilbert. Could not make his way to the corner. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. Put a 3 spot on the board as we finish quarter number 3. And the clock stops for an injured player on the field. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25 late in the season. Time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. BC has it back and the Eagle offense returns to the field. So the defense has kept them in it. The offense hasn't done anything, but there's still time if they get going now. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. The throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab in their space. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Eagles headed quickly to the line.
And, man, this offense needed that. They've got to get it going. That clock is ticking. They've got 0 points on the game. They've got to put a couple of plays together. There's play number 1. Let's see if they can get a streak going, get down the field, and put some points on the scoreboard.
And he can make things happen, too. It's so important now. You see this all the time in college football. Running back by committee. This team has a lot of talent. They are a loaded backfield, and it's good to see this backup now getting some run in this game.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. 6th play of the drive coming up. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Ran through the contact. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Looking to pass. It's McKenzie. Grabbed in the middle. It's right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Lost to throw again. It's complete on the right side. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy.
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. From the gun. Looking to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Young. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here come the Irish back on offense. They want that clock to run. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the freshman tight end who's still down on the field. We hope that's not too serious. Holly will keep an eye on it. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Slithers into space. There's a crease. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. 2:09 remaining on the clock. Tight end now in motion. The run inside. It's Mobley. Got enough for the first. Defense will stop the clock. 2:04 remaining. They'll have the 2-minute timeout coming as well. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Takes a handoff. It's Mobley. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. So just 1 second before the clock would have stopped anyway. The defense uses a timeout here, and of course it'll stop again on the next play for the 2-minute timeout. Oh, they're after him! 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Handoff from the shotgun. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Looking for a man. It's McKenzie. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is